Hi guys. So today I actually have topics I do want to discuss about. Um, wow, I thought these up when I was on the bus on my way home from the gym. I do not, I don't like going on the bus no more. Like, yes, sometimes it's nice to just space out, like, and listen to music while you're just on the bus. But to the gym, no, I don't like it. So I don't know. I'm kind of motivated to start practicing. Well, not practicing, but studying for my permit. I need to so I can get that red car I want. I don't know what type of car, but if it's red, it's fine with me. I'm not picky. I know that some people are like they're very much like it has to be this build, this car. Just give it to me if it's cherry red. Like that's totally fine. But today I really wanted to get into why are people scared to cry? Why are people like so ashamed about crying, or they make it seem like this such a negative thing? Like they'll be like, "Don't cry, don't cry." Is my body producing like tears? Like I'm sorry that I am able to emotionally express myself that way. Because yes, sometimes it is annoying because it's just like, oh my god, why am I crying right now? But it's like low key a gift. Like it took me some time to really notice that, like my sensitivity and my the way I feel emotions so intensely. Like bro, imagine like not feeling feelings at all. Like you would not like fully experience the good and the bad, like the sad and the happy to its like extents, without like those bad moments and good moments. Which is crazy. I think that it kind of ties into having like some sort of balance in life. Like we all need that sort of balance, but some people don't have that balance, and that's how they like get like bottled up, and they like shun other people for expressing themselves. It's kind of like they're reflecting what they were told by their parents growing up when they would cry, or when they would be upset, or angry, anxious, nervous, anything like that. Like they kind of push it on other people, like, oh, why are you crying? Like others have it worse than you, but to you it's just kind of like, it's just like, whoa, like these are my feelings. I'm allowed to feel this way. And like like to discredit people's feelings is wild, especially when someone's like attempting to really connect with you on that level. Because for some reason people open up to me very quickly, and they'll like um you know tell me what's up, what's wrong, anything that's happening, and I'll gladly help. Like I'm just a very compassionate person, so it's kind of surprising to me when I talk to like other people and they don't have that same compassionate side, because I've met people like that. Like I remember in 8th grade, this one girl that like I was super close with, like she was talking bad about me to this other girl, being like, yeah, this is the prize. And like she started talking shit because I was depressed. I was like, what? Like I would not talk shit about my friend's mental health like ever in my life. Like I would not stoop that low, just because it's like we all go through similar things. That's another thing I don't understand. Like it's like we all experience sadness, happiness, excitement, anxiousness, like being worried, um like that feeling before Christmas, like we all like feel things all the same, in some shape or form, even if it like might not be the same exact experience. We all experience it. So to me it's just kind of like, why are you judging people for feeling things when you feel those things too? um but yeah, I never understood that, because crying to me comes just so easily. Like it's not a thing that I'm like, no, I can't cry. Like, crying's for like the weak, or this is not, which is such a lie. Like, it takes guts to like cry. It's like what Morrissey said. Like, it takes guts to be gentle and kind in a world like that's full of hate. You know. because it's so true. Like everyone now is like very defensive, or they're very much to themselves, where they don't even build those type of relationships with others, especially on an emotional level. I feel like a lot of people currently are very cut off when it comes to being emotionally available, or maybe I don't know, but that's what from what I've been seeing. But um thankfully on my TikTok and my YouTube, I try to stray away from content like that, just because it's so like I don't know, it just doesn't make me feel good. I like being reassured that it's okay to feel what I have to feel, and that it's completely fine, because I rather feel like my feelings are like universal, rather than like somebody like nitpicking on myself, being like, why are you doing this, like why are you being sad, like it's just ridiculous. Well, in my opinion, that's just my opinion. I'm just talking based off what I'm thinking at the moment. And like also, it's just like vulnerability. I'm gonna transition to like vulnerability, and how much it does take for people to be vulnerable with one another and share intimacy. Like intimacy is not strictly with relationships. I feel like it's also with friendships. It's about like people just in general, like that you're bonded with and connecting with, um because you guys both know each other, and like you think about each other. Like sometimes when I'm out and about, I'll see something, I'll be like, oh my god, that reminds me of Eden. Shout out Eden. Or like I'll be like, oh my god, this reminds me of like my like Ashley. Like, oh, this reminds me of Sophia. Like, like it's like you think about those people in your life, and it's just so funny, because what if you didn't know those people and you just walk by those things and you don't even get that little, like that little, well, I get happy when I like when things remind me of my friends, just because it's like a little reminder, and then I'm like, oh my god, I should probably hit up like Sophia, I should probably hit up Ashley, I should probably hit up Eden, like how are they? Like, like it's just little things like that. And it's just very sweet how it's like those little human things. Like we all have little things that remind us of people, even people that are probably not in our lives, you know, which is like bittersweet, I think, especially for some people. I'm not a very nostalgic person, I'd say, when it comes to like uh people in that way. I think I'm more nostalgic when it comes to like my childhood and childhood experiences and holidays, especially Christmas. Like take me back to when Christmas felt like Christmas. Like take me back to making cookies for Santa and then being so happy that he ate them. Like why was I being so happy over this fat guy going through my chimney and eating my cookies? Like, but it's just those little things that like brought me joy. And then realizing my mom this whole time was the one eating the cookies, and my sister would help her eat the cookies. Bruh, like I could have ate a cookie. You guys could have told me I could have ate a cookie. But yeah, or even like the tooth fairy. Like, how did we come up with that? Like what? Like what? Like, oh, you take out a tooth and you get money. Like toothfairy.com. Like we need to do that. We need to start a service where parents contact us and we give their kids $100 from like losing a tooth. How about we start that? Um, but then we'd be losing money, so that's probably not smart. I changed my mind. But yeah, and also just very nostalgic about elementary school. I feel like, especially like playing on the playground or sitting on like those mats that teachers would have. One of my favorite teachers was my second grade teacher, I think, because she would have tea parties, but then like I hated that we would only get 3 bathroom passes per, I don't know if it was like from fall to winter and then spring to summer, where we'd get I cannot speak, that we would get 3 um bathroom passes, so you can only go to the bathroom basic 3 times out of like months. Okay, which is pretty crazy. Like, why are you not letting children go to the bathroom? But okay. But I think I only used one bathroom pass. Yeah, it was that bad. It was that bad. I was that dedicated. And also, I didn't like raising my hand to ask. I only went if I really had to. And the reward for keeping two bathroom passes was to make like I had like this little pet shop coloring book. Oh my god, my light turned off. I'm so sorry, guys. But the only reason why I had a good time at that little oh my goodness, guys, hold on, I'm having technical difficulties. Okay, guys, I'm back finally. My light had died. I got it off TikTok shop. Hey, it was for a good deal too. Like, no. But to continue my story about the bathroom pass reward, we got to make this recipe. It was like this mint chocolate pie recipe that was in my littlest pet shop book that I wanted to make so bad, but I don't think I had like the ingredients for it at home. So my second grade teacher made it, and I shared it with like a little bit of classmates that also had their bathroom passes. It was like me and like I think like three other kids, I'm not gonna lie. And it was so yummy. Like it was 10 out of 10 delicious. I still have the flavor in my mouth to this day. Whenever I talk about it, whenever I think about it, like it's lingering there. And yeah, like some teachers are awesome, some teachers are just mean, like some have hella power trips. Like my fifth grade teacher, she made a comment about my eyes, and like I was like, why would you say that about a student? Like, why are you making fun of like something I can't change, and that's a part of my physical appearance. She said like, oh, like you make those eyes like I'm like, girl, my eyes are just big. Like, I'm sorry, but that's just how it is. And my sister confronted her about it at parent conference night, and my teacher started crying. She's like, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. Girl, you know damn well you did. And my principal was not helpful at all either. In elementary school, because literally in the bathroom stall, someone, and I knew who it was because I knew the handwriting word by word, and I had proof of the handwriting too. Being like, Daisy's the devil, this is not. I was like, girl, like, I just, like, I get it. I wore red lipstick to the Christmas special that, like, my elementary school used to have, where we would sing, like, jingle bells, like, dashing through the snow, you know? And, like, how's that my issue? And, yeah, I got called the devil because I wore red lipstick on Christmas. Crazy work. Also, I remember when I was little, I never fully wrapped my head around the fact that some people didn't celebrate Halloween, or their parents wouldn't let them dress up for Halloween. And I would always wonder why, like, especially during the Halloween parade. I'd be like, oh, like, why aren't you gonna join us for the Halloween parade? But, yeah. I love the Halloween parades. Even though the first time that I ever had to experience Halloween parade, I didn't go because I was so scared, because the kids in my class had convinced me that it was super scary. Like that zombies were there and that someone was gonna come get me during the, like, I got confused with the parade for like a haunted mansion or haunted house situation. Like I thought that's what it was gonna be, so that's what freaked me out, because I was like, oh my god. And then also Thriller by Michael Jackson, like that music video scared me. Like, I'm not gonna even lie, like when it's a part when he turned into a werewolf, it would scare me. I remember I had it up on my iPod, and I had it like on this stand that I had for it in my living room, and the part was coming off, and I literally ran from my living room to my room. Like I was literally scared for my life, and it was not a big deal. But at the time it was a big deal. And because I wouldn't have access to like scary movies like that, or horror movies, so I haven't seen like a bunch of horror movies. But I have seen scary movies. I don't know if this is like considered a horror movie. Is House of a Thousand Corpses considered a horror movie? I'm pretty sure, but I feel like it's more like, I don't know. But by Rob Zombie, I love that movie. It's so good. I saw it in movie theaters last year. Isn't that crazy? Like, it's already been a year. Like my birthday's next month, and I'm painting my room next month, which is gonna feel so awesome. I'm just really tired of the red. Isn't it crazy how your room could reflect yourself? Like, it could reflect like the things that you like, your interests, what type of person you are. Like, even the color of your room has like some sort of vibe. Like, of course my room is red, but I'm kind of glad to get rid of the red just because I'm not feeling it no more. Like, why is it so dark? Like, I want a lighter vibe, which is what I'm going for the room. It's like gonna be like a light tannish beige type of color. So I'm really excited for that and getting to paint for I'm pretty sure it's gonna take like 2 days. I'm gonna do it the weekend after my birthday. So I'm very excited. I start school. Start school next week. I don't know. Um, which is crazy, but I'm really interested in my classes. It involves a lot of what I need to learn for my major, or like I guess have experience for my major. So I guess that's beneficial. And then, ooh, sorry, that's my cat. But yeah, I keep seeing videos of orangutans and people interacting with orangutans, and it makes me want to talk to orangutans so bad, especially at that one specific zoo with that one specific orangutan that's been going around like on social media. I don't know if you guys know. Like, people even bringing like they showed it how to like play with slime, and I even saw a video of them like demonstrating to the orangutan how hand sanitizer works, and the orangutan is like, again, because it's confused, like, why is it disappearing? Speaking of hand sanitizer, I have a story about hand sanitizer. So my third grade year of elementary school, I know, like, I'm like starting from the very beginning, like I'm going from elementary school and then progressing. So from elementary school, third grade year, I had this weird thing about hand sanitizer for some reason. I'm not sure if it was because it was definitely because at the time I had a thing about germs and dirt, and for some reason, like, I thought I was like, I don't know what I was thinking. I just knew like I didn't want germs, I guess. So my way to prevent germs was to use hand sanitizer obsessively, like overusing hand sanitizer in class and out, like when I would come home too, but mainly in school, because whenever I would touch something or like I would put hand sanitizer, like, I don't know what it was, and it got to a point where my teacher started noticing. So when it was like a certain like parent conference night, I remember like I had my project. It was of the Arctic fox. The Arctic fox is my favorite animal, and she told my parents like, oh, I don't know why that happened. I don't know why that happened. But she told my parents basically like, oh, um, that me using hand sanitizer was a big distraction to the class, and like I guess because of the fumes or the smell or something. I don't know. Um, and that maybe I need to like chill out on the hand sanitizer. And my parents were like, "Oh, okay, like we'll see what we could do about it." And I remember specifically the scent that she got upset about. It was like this paradise one, so it was very like tropical. It was orange and like hot pink, and it just smelled like, I don't know, like your typical like tropical hand sanitizer from Bath and Body Works. Bath and Body Works went crazy back then. Like, I love Bath and Body Works. I still use Bath and Body Works strawberry pancake. Yes. But then I think that same night my parents were starting to notice that my hands were getting super dried out, like like they didn't want my skin to crack on my hand, obviously. So they advised me, they were like, put your hand in cornstarch, and I was like, okay. Like, so I had my hands in cornstarch, like in the container that it's in, for my hands to get soft, and it worked. I mean, it worked. And then after that, I still did have a thing about germs, but then it like went away. I don't know, it just went away. And yeah, that's my hand sanitizer story. I would even put it on my backpack, thinking like, oh, washing alternative, because I didn't know how to tell my mom, like, hey, mom, can you wash my backpack? Like, each time that I wanted, like, she would have to wash it, like, over and over again if I had to ask her. Um, and also because I wasn't, like, in elementary school, I wouldn't reuse my backpacks. I would have, like, a different one. I think my favorite backpack, do you guys have a favorite backpack? Like, ever? Or like even like a bag or anything. Low key, people hate on like that rolling backpack, but I think it's cool. Like it's low key hella beneficial. Like so you don't have it on your back. You just like But I don't know. That's just me. That's just me. I'd rather have a rolling backpack anytime. Like if anything, that's cool. Or like when I was in China, in the airport, there was someone rolling on their luggage, and I need that. I need that. But yeah, guys, I think that'll be all for today. I hope you guys like this video, me just talking about different things. And yeah, today is August 22nd, 2024. I'm gonna see if the DNC really is bringing out Beyonce, because I'm not sure if that's just a rumor going around, you know. So I want to see that. So bye, guys. Right now it's nighttime, so good night. Take care.